We aim to please here on Lucas Loyal on the Edge, and we've brought back an old friend. Rock crawling is all about precision and timing, and we love the competition. The We Rock Shootout is packed with tough contenders. They only have one course to lay it all on the line and make no mistakes. It's all now on OTE.
Once again, we welcome you to the General Tire We Rock Shootout presented by General Tire. We're at the Badlands Off-Road Park, Attica, Indiana, just about an hour or so outside of Indianapolis. And the terrain out here can get pretty brutal. It's actually a beautiful place to come out and have some fun if you like to go riding, be it a dune buggy or dirt bike or a four-wheeler with the family. But today it's all about a national competition, and here you don't want points. It's kind of like golf.
In the We Rock Shootout, you get points added for making mistakes, missing a gate, turning the thing over, whatever. There's a million ways to get points. What you want to do is have negative points when you get wrapped up during your rounds of qualifications here.
And of course, as you can see here, the Bartons are leading the group, Bill and Chicky, as they are the only ones in the negative category coming in here as we go to Mike Holfish. And this is precise driving in a very rugged environment.
You may notice right there, right off the bat on Holfish's machine, now this is not one of those speed contests, but he's basically got four-wheel steer like you might see on a monster truck or whatever. It's the only way to make it happen with these machines. Now, the co-driver of this thing is Brian Howard. It is Brian Howard's job to coach his driver, Mike Holfish, through this course. But that is no easy task, my friend.
They also have individual brakes as well to help them maneuver through these very difficult and tight areas as you see here. That is the co-driver, if you will, out there with the orange helmet that you were speaking of before. And if need be, he can help out via a rope, but they do not want to do that, as you mentioned before. It's just another way to add points.
Yep, there's a number of ways to do it. And that is a great run right there in the shootout at minus 27.
Let's get it over to Rob.
Mike Holfish first out in the Unlimited here in the shootout. What do we think, man? You had a disadvantage going out first because I know you had to dodge that bonus line.
Well, I did have a disadvantage to that part there and not knowing how other things were, but this hill on the backside, I think I had an advantage too, because once people start digging on it, it's going to be a whole different obstacle, you know. So we did what we came to do.
Welcome back to the General Tire We Rock Shootout. This is Jesse Haynes and Gabe Strauss. Also works along with Jesse, stands on the throttle right there. You can see the rear steer you were talking about before. And these machines are so advanced. They have so much technology inside of them. They are really cool pieces of equipment.
Look at the amount of shock travel right there. I mean, I'm guessing, again, don't know exactly, but probably 12 to 16 inches worth of travel on these shocks. But one thing you don't want to do here is overpower this thing. You got to really run this thing with brains and smarts. And if you're the co-crew member there, you don't want to be right behind it. But he nails that throttle. Man, that can be tough on you.
Yeah, and that's a sticky situation right there. You can see going down, he just barely dodged a tree. And, of course, has to stay between the gates at the very end. So pretty tough to go down through there. Kind of the billy goat of vehicles, if you will. They will go up and over almost anything. And take a look at that total there as they pick away at it. Keep in mind, he was plus 11 coming in, but after that score of a negative 28, he now has a total of a negative 17. We now go to the Bartons. This is Bill and Chicky, father and son team.
Listen to the power ratio here with this thing. Now, the other machines sounded like at least they could have been V6 or potentially V8s. I can't say, but this really, to me, sounds like a four-cylinder machine.
And if you happen to hear them, they actually call the timeout to them as well. So they are on the clock. They can be precise. They can take their time, but not too much time.
But at the end of the day, if you make a good time or you do get there much sooner than anticipated again, that gives you a little bit of negative points, and that's what you're after here at the end.
You can see with the left hand, he reached down there to straighten out the rear steer. A very small steering wheel on this one, and good thing he hit the throttle when he did. That one almost endoed, but a nice job at stepping down, and he is your leader. A negative 27 on this particular course for a total of minus 38. solid job for the Bartons there. Bill and Chicky, the rock crawler to beat.
The Bartons pulling it off. Cheeky, first to you, buddy. You're kind of throwing your hands up in the air, telling the old man, what are you doing, man? What were you guys saying out there?
Not much. We just had a little argument. Sometimes he don't want to listen. He wants to listen to other people, worry about other things, so it just kind of aggravates me sometimes, but we pulled it out, so I'm happy.
Yeah, it was a good weekend for you guys, and Bill, all smiles for you as well, buddy. Nice job.
Oh, yeah. Had a great weekend. Thanks a lot.